You think you know the real estate market cycles. You know the four, right? Recovery, expansion, hypersupply, recession. That's good. But it's also why you're getting lapped. Now, the top 1% don't operate on that model. They see a 7-phase cycle, and that's the actual map of what's happening. Understanding these 7 phases is how you don't just survive a market like this one, it's how you master it. I'm going to break down all 7 stages, show you exactly how to spot them, and give you the playbook to get ahead of 99% of your competition. My name's Ashley, and I'm your real estate COO. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Your Real Estate COO. My name's Ashley, and I'm here to help you level up your game. I'll be your Chief Operating Officer to your success. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's look at the 4 core phases revisited before we go forward. Let's burn through the basics so we can get on to actually what matters. Think of these as the foundation. First is the recovery. This is the floor. Prices often aren't dropping anymore, but demand is dead and inventory is everywhere. For your investor clients, this isn't just a good time, it's the time. You tell them to go out on a buying spree for bargains and distressed assets right now before the rest of the market wakes up. Next is expansion. This is the party. Get ready. Demand is on fire, prices are climbing, and new construction is popping up everywhere. It's the classic seller's market. Your job here is to make sure your buyers are brutally decisive, because hesitation will cost them that dream house. Then, things get messy. Hypersupply. All that new construction starts to hit the market, and suddenly, supply is suffocating demand. Vacancy rates creep up and price growth hits a wall. This is the absolute last call for your sellers. Get them out now before the lights come on. And for buyers, be brutally cautious and don't get tricked into overpaying at the peak. Finally, recession. The party's over, guys. Demand vanishes, often because of larger economic issues such as interest rate hikes. Vacancies spike and prices fall. In this phase, cash is not just king, it's God. Your job is to protect your client's capital and build a war chest to buy premium properties for next to nothing. Okay, so the 3 secret phases for advanced brokers. All right, you've made it past the 101 course. Now let's talk about the playbook the pros are actually using. These 4 phases are useless without the 3 that connect them. This is where the real money is actually made. Okay, so let's talk about the 5th phase, which is depression. Now, recession is a dip, a depression is rock bottom. It's where everyone else has given up, they've sold at a loss, and they've gone home. It's ugly, but for your most strategic investors, this is the point of maximum financial opportunity, period. It's their chance to buy generational assets for pennies on the dollar. Phase 6 is revitalization. This is the phase almost everyone misses. It's the quietest shift you'll ever see. It's not just recovery, it's the pre-signal to recovery, such as like tiny bumps in leasing activity or price drops slowing from a sprint to a crawl. This is your signal to get your sharpest clients positioned to buy before anyone else knows we've even hit the bottom. And the 7th phase? Stabilization. This happens after the recovery, when the supply and demand finally balances out. The price growth is flat, the market is just taking a breath. But this isn't where you flip, it's where you advise your clients to focus on long-term holds and cash flow properties. An asset is usually considered stabilized when it maintains a steady occupancy rate, typically between 85 and 95%. By the way, if you're getting value from this video, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm more people need to see it. Thanks. Okay, so mastering the 2026 market. So what does all this mean for you right now in 2026? The market is sending a mess of signals. It is showing signs of rebalancing and a potential rebound. We're seeing more inventory come online, but price growth has slowed to a crawl. Forecasts put it around 1 to 3%. This tells you we're in a critical transition period. For 2026, many markets are moving out of a recovery and into a slow-moving expansion or a stabilization phase. Affordability is getting slightly better, and for the first time since 2020, monthly payments are expected to decline. But don't get too excited. With mortgage rates predicted to hold steady, the explosive growth we saw in past expansions is off the table. Your strategy for 2026 can't be a one-size-fits-all. It has to be surgical. You need to stop listening or looking at national headlines and start analyzing your local community or area, regardless of wherever you are. You need to become obsessed with local indicators like job growth or inventory levels. Your advice to buyers should be simple. You have more power now. but a massive price crash isn't coming. So stop waiting and start doing. And for your sellers, the party's over. Price your properties competitive or you'll just sit on the market. Okay, so if you only see the 4 real estate phases, you're driving completely blind. When you see all 7, you have the map. You can spot the invisible shift from revitalization to a full-blown recovery when no one else can. You stop guessing and start strategizing with a level of precision that builds unshakable trust. Okay, so to make this actionable, I've actually created a free PDF. It's called the 7-Phase Real Estate Cycle Brokers Toolkit. It has all this broken down for you, which will help you spotting out each phase. Click the link in the description to grab it. Now, one last thing. Remember, riding a boom doesn't make you a genius, it just makes you lucky. True experts make money in chaos between the booms. Master these 7 phases and you'll be one of them. Until next time, keep building your empire. See you soon, take care. Remember, in real estate, your success is my operation. If this helped you move one step closer to your goals, smash that like button and subscribe for weekly real estate strategies. Until next time, keep building your empire.